Let's be real. What does it actually take to succeed on YouTube? It's not about getting lucky, it's about having a blueprint. And today, we're gonna break down that exact plan, step by step.
This number, this is the goal, right? 1 million subscribers. It feels kind of mythical, almost impossible when you're starting out, but it's not, I promise. There's a path, and we're about to map it out together.
But here's the hard truth, and we gotta get this out of the way. Most people who start a channel, they just give up. They burn out, they get discouraged, and they quit long before they ever get a chance to see that momentum kick in. The stakes are super high. So what's the difference? What separates the channels that fizzle out from the ones that blow up and hit 1 million subs? It's not some magic secret. It's a blueprint, and that is exactly what we're gonna unpack. Okay, let's start at the very beginning, with your foundation. Think of this like building a house. These are the steps you absolutely, positively cannot skip if you want to build something that's gonna last. The first, and honestly the most critical piece of the puzzle is your niche. Now forget these vague ideas. The winning formula is so simple. Target one specific audience and solve one specific problem for them. So for example, instead of just cooking videos, you focus on 30-minute vegan meals for busy parents. See the difference? Instead of coding tutorials, you teach Python for absolute beginners who want to analyze data. That kind of laser focus is everything.
And this just nails the point perfectly. You're not trying to get every single person on the internet to watch your stuff. You're creating content for a dedicated group of people, your people, who will become true fans because you are solving their problem.
So your entire foundation really rests on these 3 pillars. First, you've got to provide real, tangible value. Second, your message and your niche have to be crystal clear to your audience. And third, you have to show up consistently so they know they can rely on you. You nail these 3, and you are ready for the next step.
All right, so once that foundation is solid, it's time to fire up the growth engine. This is all about 2 things and 2 things only: getting people to click and then keeping them hooked once they're there. You know, it really is that simple. The entire YouTube game can be boiled down to these 2 moves. First, you have to earn that click in a sea of other videos. Then, you have to prove to them that clicking was the right choice by holding their attention. And this is a super important distinction to make. Clickbait makes a promise it can't keep. It's deceptive. So yeah, people click, but then they realize they've been tricked and they leave right away. That low retention, that's a huge red flag to YouTube's algorithm. It basically kills your video. But click-worthy content, that makes a truthful promise and then over-delivers. That gets you high retention, which tells the algorithm, hey, people love this, and it shows it to more and more people. That's how you grow.
So how do you make something click-worthy? Well, it's this magic combination of 3 things in your title and your thumbnail. You've got to spark their curiosity, connect with some kind of emotion, and do it all with absolute clarity so they know exactly what they're about to get.
Now you might be wondering how much this actually matters. The key metric here is your click-through rate, or CTR. Just look at this chart. A pretty low CTR, say 2%, might get you 10,000 views. Not bad. But if you can get that up to a strong 8%, you're not just getting 4 times the views, you could be getting over 100,000. It's an exponential jump because the algorithm sees that people are interested and just keeps pushing it out there. But remember, getting that click is only half the battle. Because if viewers leave in the first 30 seconds, your video is toast. You've basically just told the YouTube algorithm that your video didn't deliver on its promise, and it will stop showing it to people, like instantly.
So, how do you keep them watching? You have to become a ruthless editor, seriously. Cut out those long, slow intros. Get rid of every and filler words you can. And stay on topic, no random tangents. You have to respect your viewers' time, and if you do, they will reward you with their attention.
All right, let's talk about the part that turns this from a fun hobby into a potential career, making money and building that unstoppable momentum. So many people think you need a massive audience before you can make a single dollar, but that's just a myth. From day one, you can earn money through affiliate links for products you use and recommend. You can sell your own digital products like an ebook or a course. You can even get small sponsorships. YouTube ad revenue? That comes much, much later. And that's really the key takeaway here. Monetization is a strategy. It's not some prize you get for hitting a subscriber milestone. If you build your channel around solving a real problem, you can start earning from a small, dedicated audience that actually trusts you. And that brings us to momentum. The secret isn't one viral video. It's a simple, repeatable loop. First, upload on a consistent schedule.
Second, with every single video, just try to get 1% better. A slightly better title, a tighter edit, a clearer point. And finally, you have to treat your analytics page like your personal coach. It tells you exactly what's working and what isn't. Okay, so building that momentum is huge, but it's just as important to avoid the traps that can stop you dead in your tracks. So before we wrap this up, let's cover the 5 fatal mistakes that sink most new channels.
Let's just run through these real quick. Number 1, long, boring intros that make people click away. 2, having no clear niche, so nobody knows who your videos are for. 3, bad audio quality. Trust me, people will forgive bad video way before they forgive bad audio. 4, uploading inconsistently. And 5, completely ignoring the free feedback your analytics are giving you. Avoid these like the plague.
Ultimately, this is the whole philosophy. Success on this platform isn't about getting lucky with a viral hit. It's a skill. It's about understanding the system and being willing to learn, adapt, and just get better, faster than everyone else.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? The blueprint is clear. The tools are all there for you. And that audience you want to reach, they're out there, right now, searching for someone to create the exact content they need. The only real question is, will it be you?